Hello, this is a video which I want to give thanks to the school, not only the school, but the faculties and the students on my behalf, because this has been a wonderful day, not a wonderful day, but a wonderful year also. And I want to give and share my experience with everything that has happened to me in this year. This is the school that I am working at, and it's called a Friendship Charter High School Prep. So right now I'm just taking you a little bit, so that you could see how wonderful and how beautiful it is. The teachers are doing a wonderful job. The faculties are doing a wonderful job. And the kids are great. Yeah. So you're getting a little tour of yeah. So you could see. Beautiful. That's an astronaut. Hope y'all know. Favorite one. Malcolm X. Well, the reason I'm doing this audio also is because I want to share my experience on telepathy. I want to give some advice, and I also want to let people know, who have telepathy, of what's the correct procedure. Because I've done a lot of research. I haven't gone to, but I talked to Ryan Research Center. I talked to a lot of scientists, God's Helmet. I did also the where deed rating. I read a lot of books. I read on psychology, which I agree that would be the first step that you have to do for any telepathy, is to educate yourself, to know how your body functions. You have to be very mindfulness and very aware of your surroundings. You have to know a lot of things of how your heart has its own brain, and then you have the left hemisphere, which is your conscience, and then you have your right hemisphere, which is your subconscious. Well, this place changed everything, and there was a very special spot where everything changed, and it was a special person who made everything change. And I want to give a special thanks in public, not only in public. I want this to be forever, which her name is Kalia. I wish I would have known her last name. So that's the spot. That's the spot where everything changed, where me and Kalia, we connected. Well, what I mean by connected was she was the good one, right? That's the reality. Why I say she was the good one? Because she told me that she was putting images in my mind, and since I'm connected to everyone and everyone's able to see and everyone's able to hear, I was looking for help. I was looking for someone to tell me. So she was the one who told me, and that's great because it lets you know that no matter how dark and how evil the place can be, there will always shine a light, and good people will exist no matter where, and that's great. That's great to know, because that means you're not alone. So don't ever think that you're going to be alone. It took me 8 years. I went through hell. I went crazy. I wasn't eating. I thought I had schizophrenia because, all the things that were happening, people were playing with my mind. And until this day, but now, thanks to Kalia, they calmed down and people are starting. Everything's changing. And that's why I'm documenting this right now, because I didn't get a chance to give her a hug and tell her thank you and how much I appreciate everything she's done for me. but I hope that one day I will be able to repay that. And this is my little bit of gratitude towards her. And I just want to let you guys know that we are going to make a community, and I am going to make my book. I'm still working on Standing Alone. That's the name of it. And it's going to have a great information. So don't ever forget that even though they're scientists and educated people, they do not have all the answers. And sometimes you have to be patient, as a telepathy person. Because when the telepathy came out to public, I didn't understand what was going on. I thought I was going crazy. How can I'm listening to voices. I'm listening to people's minds. I'm like, how in the hell, this can't be right. And I didn't know. And everyone knew because everyone could see through my eyes. But I didn't know because, I couldn't see through my own eyes. They could see through my eyes and they could hear my thoughts. But I could also hear their thoughts, and they thought I was the Antichrist. They was wrong. I love that part. And I'm going to keep going on my research. And like I said, we have to make a community for all psychic peoples so that no one will ever play with a child's mind, with a grown-up's mind. It doesn't matter how old, female, male, It is not correct. What is right, and what is wrong is wrong. I'm not going to talk about my past. I'm not saying I'm one of the greatest person or like a saint, but I know when to take a stand. And that's why I changed my life. Because sometimes you have to make sacrifice for the better for others.